What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. So, this is going to be part two of my Return of Loma Christ video. Okay. And basically, I want to pretty much close it with addressing the actual ignorance, the ego of people that come on your channel. And I want to make some things clear because, for one, I have a lot of day ones on here and pretty much I have some stand up people on here, but unfortunately, you always have a bunch of fake people that drop by. Okay? First of all, you want to know what I see with every fighter. And this isn't a Lomachenko thing in terms of the reality of the way the idiot fans react. This isn't a thing about the fighter so much. Okay? This is about the idiot grown men and women who carry themselves like little children. But they always want to flip narratives. They just want to lie. They don't care about the truth is. All they want to hear is something in favor of their favorite fighters. Me being the type of person that don't have favorites. I don't have there's no emotional connection. There's no emotional attachment. I don't personally care. So people are not used to someone that stands for truth. We can have a difference of opinion. What we're not going to do is go back and forth arguing about things where you think you're going to change my mind about facts. Your opinion is your opinion. A lot of shit I don't even respond to it because it's so damn lame. First off, let me pull this up before I even say that. The whole Lomachenko situation, you got idiots that want to make excuses and lies up, but then you always have one or two, or however many that decide they want to try to keep posting and keep posting. You wind up posting 7, 8, 9, 10 times on someone's channel, arguing with them, angry because you're full of shit and you're in your feelings. People just talk just to talk. Once again, I've ran into a couple of fucking people, and it's always different when you see a motherfucker face to face. No, I was just saying, yeah, I know. You didn't expect to see me, did you? At the end of the fucking day, okay? At the end of the day, this whole Lomachenko situation to show you the level of stupidity. This isn't about Tank's word versus Loma's word. There's no evidence or proof in what either guy is saying, but I'm choosing to side with Tank. That shouldn't matter to a hypocrite anyway, because if that was the case, you'd still the people that want to decide to side with Loma is going to side with Loma. This has nothing to do with Tank Davis as far as me defending him. This is all about what came out of the mouth of Aegis Clemens, or however you say his name, Aegis Clemens, to explain why the fight's not happening. And regardless to his own words, what is Lomachenko fanboys doing? Well, maybe it's this or maybe it's that. Well, why the fuck are you saying maybe it's this or maybe it's that? Why? Oh, haven't you ever heard of both things being right? No, you sound so fucking stupid. First of all, first of all, we have no reason to try to dig into it could be this, it could be that, when that's not what was said. And the excuses that people are trying to make for Lomachenko are not even remotely close to what was already said. His own fucking manager said no, or trainer, or whatever. I forget which one is which name wise, but bottom line, this guy, Aegis Clemens, he basically clearly said the fight's not happening because Lomachenko simply isn't motivated right now. Okay, for the individual that said it could be a financial thing where they're not coming to terms, that's what would have been said. Why would you take the blame and say that it's Loma's fault? Because pretty much that's what you're saying. That's what his own man would be saying. Why would you say that? If it came to a financial dispute, what would be said was we couldn't come to a financial agreement. Not Lomachenko simply isn't motivated. He wants to go and spend time. with his family. Do you know how long it was since Lomachenko had fought before he fought Kambosos? So he already wasn't in the ring fighting and training all this time. And then when he started to train for the fight, okay, fine. So he hadn't been in the ring for a while by the time he fought Kambosos. But bottom line, right? Why would you say that it's that is Loma's fault? The reason the fight's not happening, if it was about a financial dispute, oh, Tank's pricing himself out. First of all, Tank's the A side. Okay? You're not going to be paid what a fighter hasn't never made himself in the first place. And we're talking that kind of money. You didn't hear $40 million come out of Aegis Clemens' mouth. I don't give a shit about no, oh, but I heard this, I heard no. His explanation for the fight not happening was Lomachenko is simply not motivated. He wants to go spend time with his family. Okay? No amount of money is going to change his mind. What did he say? Tank doesn't fight just for money. We know that this fight with Tank Davis is a very lucrative fight. That right there completely debunks the whole he's asking for 40 million. That one comment that came out of Aegis Clemens' mouth right there. Two, the fact that he said no amount of money, bottom line, it doesn't matter the amount of money. Loma doesn't fight just for the money. If he's not motivated, he's simply not going to prepare. That's what he said. Where are we talking about $40 million? So I guess you guys who basically don't do shit but suck ass all day long of these fighters, you think that you're so smart that you can come up with the real reason as to what happened versus to the reason that was given. Nothing in this man's comments pointed a finger at Tank Davis being the reason that the fight didn't happen. Did he fucking tell you, well, the fight's not happening because Tank Davis said he wanted to go spend time with his family and he's simply not motivated? Or did he say that about his own fighter in Lomachenko? So what the fuck are y'all talking about? Maybe it's this. You can't, this is what I'm saying. You simply can't even accept the fact that Team Lomachenko has made it clear as to why the fight's not happening, and it's on Loma, not Tank. So now we have to make excuses. All you have to do is simply listen to what was said. You want to come in the comment section like you're disagreeing with me because of what his own trainer or manager said or whatever. Only thing you're doing is showing your stupidity and your fanboyism. You're supposed to be grown ass men. I got some little funny haircut looking motherfucker come on the channel going back and forth trying to tell me, oh, it's this, is that. You're bringing up, oh, but Tank didn't do this. Well, how come back and they're like, bro, first of all, shut the fuck up. Nobody's talking about nothing that happened 4 years ago, 5 years ago. We're not talking about any of that. Look at how much shit has changed since then. Teofimo then went up to 140. Devin Haney then went up to 140. You understand what I'm saying? So much shit done changed since then. We're just holding on to the past? Huh? That would be like saying, imagine if somebody said, I'm not watching the 135-pound division until T.O. comes back there and, they say Ryan Garcia drops back down. No, I'm not gonna watch it until then because those are the original 135-pounders. Wouldn't that be stupid? Would that be a stupid reason to not watch the 135-pounders? Fuck Ryan Garcia anyway. I don't ever want to see him again. But bottom line, you guys are not debating me. You're debating your own stupidity. We're not talking about a third party, a second party. No, we're talking about not nobody else's team. What I'm saying, no reporter. We're not talking about some person saying, "Well, I think this." No, what I was told was this, and we're gonna sit here and try to make an excuse. Why? Because you know that's a clear duck. If Tank had done that same thing, I'd be saying he ducked. But because Loma's the one who did it, let me make a fucking excuse for him. Because this is Loma Christ. You guys treat him like he's a deity to you. Like you're beneath him and you... I've made videos about Tank Davis with these ducking tactics. I've made videos about everybody. And you know what I noticed? And I'm just going to be real. For any of you that come on this channel and you subscribe because you saw a video that you liked, Yeah, he's giving it to Deontay. That's right. Yeah, Deontay, that's right. Yeah, this guy Aries, I like him. And then you subscribe. First of all, if you come to this channel, come to this channel because of the truth. If you like the content, that means you like the truth. But if you come to this channel because I'm roasting a certain person, and when I say roasting, I don't mean making fun of so much. I do it all. I do whatever I feel like doing, but within the truth of what's in front of me. If you do that, I don't really want you on the channel. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because when I tell that same truth about the fighters you like, that's when you get in your feelings and want to act like assholes, and I'm going to wind up deleting you and blocking you anyway. So why are you coming on anyone's channel for that? I get it. You go on other channels and you talk crazy because you're a little keyboard tough guy. You know, these little keyboard warriors always have mouth when they're typing something. But then you think that you can just do that on every channel. Then all of a sudden you come to Aries Zodiac Boxing and you run into a brick fucking wall. Yo, he don't put up with that shit. Okay, but why? It's normal. Why can't I come on here and be toxic? You don't think that that's toxic behavior? A man, his own fucking manager speaks up and says, or trainer, whatever, says why he's not doing, why the fight's not happening. And basically, it's all on Lomachenko. Your stupid ass sit up here and want to make excuses and say it's probably something else. It's probably this or that. Make that make sense. Okay, Tank Davis is overpricing himself. Tank Davis don't want the fight. Tank Davis, he wants to go and be with his anything that didn't come out of his mouth. You guys are saying that's probably the reason. And the fact of the matter is, you're too stupid to accept the truth. You're too stupid to understand how stupid you sound. So what do you end up doing? You end up saying some dumb shit to make an excuse as to why this fight's not happening when his own people are saying why the fight's not happening. You don't even think about how you sound to everybody else. So because it's Lomachenko, okay, it's Loma Christ. Oh, well, what about that time when Tank did? What does any of that bullshit have to do with right here and now? The same way how if Loma comes back trying to talk shit, you guys are going to say, oh, well, he's here now. How come Tank don't want to see? This is what y'all do. You're not doing me any favors by coming on the channel. Hell, first of all, I don't even do the Patreon thing. I do this shit for fun, you know, or to connect with people. I don't even fucking do this shit for. So you sound really stupid when you fucking even say some shit like that. I'm nobody's fan. Do you understand? Okay, bottom line. You guys are not honest. I don't like dishonest fucking people. I don't like, let me explain something to you. All these fucking people, they lie, they say things that's not true, they know it's not true. Okay? For you to sit fucking here and listen to me read this shit and then post for you to read it yourself, but tell yourself it's something else. What fucking leg do you have to stand on? What right do you fucking have to criticize anybody else when you're doing the same shit that these other liars do? The only difference with you is you're just lying for a different person. What makes you any fucking different? Anybody comes on this channel that like this channel, they all say the same shit. Yo, Aries just be telling it like it is. He don't be holding back, no filter. He go at everybody. And what I notice about you fucking race fans, yeah, race fans. Let me explain something to you. I notice whenever I get at a black fighter, yeah, Aries, yeah. The second that I get at a fighter that's not black, it's a defense. It's an automatic defense. So you think that because I'm getting at fighters, and this is what I mean about you guys seeing a video that you like because, oh yeah, you don't like Wilder or you don't like Tank, you know, you don't like Jarrell Miller or whoever you hear me getting at. Yeah, see, this guy's good, I like him. But now I notice it's always when I get at a non-black fighter, that's when you motherfuckers come in the comment section trying to fucking defend and cry like a bitch. There's no fucking body telling you this story outside of the Lomachenko camp. And they're saying, no, that's not true. They're saying the bullshit you're saying. Oh, he's pricing him. No, he clearly stated why the fight's not happening, and it's all on Lomachenko. And y'all can't handle that, so you want to lie about shit. Bitch motherfuckers, you're not doing me no favor by coming in here because you want to hear fabricated lies or it's only true when I'm talking about black fighters. To you fucking race fans, and you think I don't see who you are and what you're doing, and I notice this shit. So no, I don't do the Sambo shit. I don't buck dance for nobody. All you're doing is proving that I don't pick and choose, that I don't take sides. I'm speaking about what's right. No different from right now. Even like when you hear me talking to these idiot Crawford fans that don't get what I'm saying. What I'm telling you, Terrence Crawford, okay, is in a position right now that Jerron Boots Ennis wants to challenge him. He wants to be in that position. If and when he gets in that position, he's going to do the same exact thing. So imagine the stupid Jerron Boots Ennis fans that if he starts doing that shit and then I call him out on it, oh man, why you hating on Jerron? No, stupid motherfucker. In 2024, 2024, you heard 2024 and 2023. You heard Aries say Boots is going to do the same thing when he gets in that position. Okay? And if and when it happens and he does some bitch shit or he make excuses about it, I'm going to call him out on it. But with Crawford, if you listen to me talk, what did you hear me say? Y'all keep talking about what Boots should have did, but it's never anything Crawford could have done. So when I say so, why couldn't Crawford just fight him? Why couldn't Crawford, instead of even fighting David Avanesian? Y'all keep talking about how easy Crawford is. I mean, Boots is. He's such an easy opponent. He's not ready. You guys are saying he gets knocked out in 3 rounds. Okay, then that's an easier fight than the Avanesian because it took him 6 to knock out. It took Crawford 6 to knock out David Avanesian. I got people in my comment section saying 2-3 rounds he knocks out Boots. Okay, so why didn't he take that easy fight then? Huh? Are you saying he took Avanesian because Avanesian was a tougher opponent? We know that's bullshit, right? Because fucking Boots already whooped beat his ass the same way. But because he was taking hit, they tried to make it sound like the fight was close. No, Boots was beating his ass. He looked rusty and he was taking shots that he shouldn't have had to take. Yeah, I feel like he was defensively irresponsible. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, even though the punches wasn't bothering him, it's not a good look for you to stand and getting hit by shots like that. You understand what I mean? See, I can say that. Y'all can't say nothing like that about Crawford. So there's no favoritism here. And I'm not going to change for you, for nobody. I don't have this stink of bitch on my breath, but y'all do. So what I'm saying, even when he says, no problem, we can fight at 454, him and Spence. And I'm saying, okay, as long as he upholds that and he don't go fight somebody else at 147. I mean, at 154 instead of Errol Spence. But twists and turns happen in that story. So when you hear me say no, I don't think he should wait for Spence. We need to know what's happening. Spence, are you going to fight me or what so I can move on? Simple. Simple. Oh, but because I'm not sitting here taking sides, you think I'm taking the side of a fighter when I'm speaking up about logic and reason and the truth. It has nothing to do with the fighter. Now, in terms of somebody's moral compass and the way they carry themselves and somebody said or did something or whatever, bottom line is if we're talking about those things, then that's a different conversation. You guys can't even stick to a fucking topic. We're talking about, I'm talking about Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya. Between the two, and like I said, overall, I feel like Eddie Matchroom is doing a better job. They're making more of an effort to try to at least make the best fights. You might not see it that way because you don't know a lot of those fighters over there in the UK or wherever, but what I'm saying, they're not like, oh, unless this guy signs with me, I'm not going to make that fight happen. You understand? They're not trying to keep it in-house Golden Boy is. So I'm making these comparisons and I'm making these things known about the state of boxing. Who's trying to do the most for boxing? George, you got the idiots want to come in the comment section, want to argue, want to debate because you're a Golden Boy fan. I'm not sitting here, rah, rah, yeah, Matchroom. I like what the Saudis are doing. I'm not rah, rah for them either. You know what I'm sitting here saying to you guys, man, is the mindset of a person, okay? How many of you wish we had an honest politician? You don't trust any of them. Whoever has the best sounding bullshit, that's who you vote for, right? But you know deep down you don't trust that any of them are going to do what they say because they never do. Bottom line with you guys, you're not doing Aries a favor. You think you're doing Boxing Ego a favor? You think you're doing Dante's Boxing Nation? If you think that you're doing a favor to a channel because you come there looking to provide favoritism, and then the second that they say something you don't agree with, you want to argue. So you can state your little bullshit opinion, but when somebody else gives theirs, now you want to go back and forth because you're overlooking facts. None of that shit has nothing to do with right now. You keep living in the past about shit, and you guys are coming on our channels with dumb shit. I've had people come to me and say, all I said to Boxing Ego was such and such, and he blocked me. And I tell the people, well, stop going on this channel talking shit. Then shut the fuck up. But why can't I express myself? Well, if your words are getting you banned off somebody's channel, either just keep getting kicked off people's channels or just watch and don't say anything. I'm not telling you to sugarcoat nothing. I'm feeling like it's either one or the other. The problem, and what people don't understand, is you're coming on someone's platform. Therefore, you think you have the right to say whatever you want. Okay, you're like that Uber driver that think because you're paying for the ride that you can pull out your cigarette, smoke, kick your shoes up on their seats and do whatever you want. And they say, hey, listen, you can't smoke in this car and you got to watch your mouth, man. Like, we don't talk like that here. You think that you don't have to be respectful because you're paying for something. You guys think just because you subscribe to someone's channel, oh, well, I can, without subscribers, no, without idiots, I'm fine. I'm fine. This channel wasn't built on lies and stupidity, and it never will be. And that's the thing that people, when you come out of your arrogant mouth talking like I need you as a subscriber. No, I don't need liars. I don't. And I've had many, many people listen to my content and say this channel should have way more subscribers than it does, right? And I'm like, yeah, slowly but surely, however it gets there or whatever, there's no particular number I'm reaching for. But at the same time, I understand what they're saying. Well, like I tell everybody, if I was like every other channel, if I was a, let's participate with the go along, get along gang. If I just, have people coming in my comment section talking crazy, no, that's all you guys are doing. That's all you guys are doing, and that's your mindset. Since I subscribe, I can say what I want to say. You're coming on here, and it's not even because we have a difference of opinion. No. How do you debate facts? So if I tell you, listen, when you leave this street, you know how to get to the main avenue? Okay. When you get to that main avenue, don't go right, don't go left. Go straight. It's a hidden driveway. The building you're looking for is going to be on your right, but you're not going to see it until you get past all those trees. You're going to be driving for about a good 30 seconds before you get to that end. And that's when you're going to see it's a loop and the blue and white buildings on the side. That's Smith Street. If I'm telling you that, no, that's what to do. You're going to listen to somebody coming to you telling you, well, I don't know if that's it. I think, well, maybe if you go left or right, well, they're indecisive. They're not telling you anything that they're sure about. I'm telling you how to get to it. Not as a matter of fact, let me show you. Here's the picture. Yeah, this is where the street is, okay? You see where you go right here? You see that little opening? That's where you got to go straight. Don't go left or right till you get there. Go straight in, 30 seconds to your right. You're not going to be able to go anymore. The building's on the right-hand side, okay? Now you go out and make a left or a right and go, Aries, I think I'm lost. What did you do? Well, when I got to the main road, I went left. I told you to go straight. I know, but somebody told me, and this is what I'm saying because that's what y'all do. Y'all always want to come to somebody's channel telling me what you heard. Oh, I heard Tank is asking for 40 million, so he's pricing himself out. Okay, what did Egas Clemens say? So you're going to listen to what somebody else is telling you. That's an outside source. I said from day one, a fight of this magnitude to not be talked about, for people to, it's not good to boast about a fight unless it's happening. Okay, I get that, but we were hearing they're like this close to signing the deal. And I'm like, okay, something don't seem right about that. But at the same time, right? At the same fucking time, when we get the boxing news, if the boxing news said the fight was on, that's what I'd be doing a video about. But it turns out the fight's not on. And it just so happens it's because of Lomachenko. when you already had people saying if the fight don't happen, it's gonna be because of Tank, because Tank been avoiding him and Tank this and Tank that. So now all of a sudden, wait, Tank was doing coward shit, right? And I think Tank beats Loma. Plain and simple. I don't care what you think. I'm not asking you what you think. If I ask you, then I'm asking. But I'm not asking for an opinion on what you think. I'm saying I think Tank beats Loma. But at the same time, Tank playing Mr. Complacent because I can do this and that. And I got on his ass several times for that kind of shit. And you Johnny come latelys want to come in and see a couple of videos, and I understand the catalog is thick. I've done a lot of videos, okay? You're the new jacks to this shit, not me. So I'm telling you, no. It wasn't cool for Tank or nobody to play duck, 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 goose. But we're not going to make excuses for Lomachenko either. See, Loma Christ can do that shit with you guys. He can make a decision and y'all just bow to him, and whatever he does, it's fine because it's Loma Christ. Do you understand? And you see, you're like people that don't understand the Bible, and you flip things to make unjust and harsh things okay. Because if God is saying it, or if Jesus is saying it, then who are we to, Yeah. So this is your attitude, right? So yeah, this is how you treat Loma Christ. That's where the reference comes from. He can do no wrong. You trying to play the double standard shit. Stop being a pussy ass bitch and just be a man and say, yo, yeah, Loma's ducking. All right, well, no fight. No, y'all can't do that. So when I tell you motherfuckers you're in your feelings, I'm not saying it for the slang terminology, stupid asses. It's you're in your fucking feelings. How the fuck am I in my feelings? Because I'm telling you, this is what the fuck his man said. Stupid. So who are you debating with? You're saying Aegis Clemens is a liar. Not Aries. Stupid. I'm not the one who fucking typed that shit up. I'm not the one who had an interview and spoke for Lomachenko and said this is the reason that the fight's not happening. So who the fuck's the liar? Me? Because Aegis Clemens says it? This is what I mean about you ignorant jackasses. I'm getting at you stupid, ignorant fans. Look at my very first video. What did I say? If Lomachenko feels that he doesn't want to fight because he's not motivated, okay, cool. He wants to go be with his family for whatever the reason. Fine. Right? I'm not even knocking him for that. I'm saying, plain and simple, regardless, he's ducking. I don't care what the reason is. I don't care if it's because I got to buy this car and I got to be there before 4 o'clock. Oh, I'm not going to get this. I don't care what the reason is. He's ducking. Now, if it's an emergency situation or something like that, no. If you're not motivated, things happen. Sometimes you might just, I'm just burnt out, whatever. Bottom line is, I'm saying he can't walk back into this and play dictator. Okay, now I'm back. Fuck that. All the rules changed because Loma Christ is back. I want the fight now. No, he can't come back and do that shit. And then if he doesn't get his way, now him and his fan base start saying that this person's ducking, that person's. You just ducked. You coming off a duck season. How the fuck you gonna come back pointing the finger when that's what you just did? How fucking hard is that for someone to understand? You motherfuckers make it personal because when I'm stating these facts, let me tell you guys something. And to this same bitch made funny haircut motherfucker that was talking that goofy shit, if right now the reason that this fight isn't happening because of Tank, I would be getting that Tank the same way. And you know what? Your little goofy bitch ass would be sitting right there. That's right, Aries. Yup, that fucking Tank. See, that's why I love this channel. Yup. No, it's just that when Loma Christ does it, no, we can't tell the truth because it's Loma Christ. Fuck you, man. We don't play those games over here. We don't play those fucking stupid games over here. So don't you ever open your mouth and tell me about, no, remember, your channel only succeeds because of people. Stupid, this is a hobby to me, dumbass. This is what I mean about people that talk and run their fucking mouth so much. So even if I got to a point where, hey, okay, now I got a Patreon going or whatever, you want to know what the real ones know? I'm giving you truth. Do you want to know why I don't do the Patreon thing? Because I don't have enough time to dedicate to do this shit, which means I can't set a day and say, okay, every Monday, Wednesday, we going live and then this and that. I can't, which means I don't feel right doing that because I'm connecting with the audience. I'm bringing you news and views and we doing grown-up conversations over here. And because I can't do that on a consistent basis, I have enough respect for myself and for you guys to not do that. But you got stupid motherfuckers that come along and think they're doing you a favor. Bitch, motherfucker, how you doing me a favor? This fucking shit ain't putting money in my pocket. Stupid. Stupid. You ain't doing me no fucking favors. So at the end of the fucking day, okay, when you go get a job somewhere, go tell the person that you're working for, hey, you know I'm doing you a favor by working here. No, dummy, because if you was doing that job a favor, that means you'd be working as a volunteer and you wouldn't be getting a paycheck. So what the fuck make you think you're doing me a favor, bitch boy? You motherfuckers with this arrogance, man. You know, when you put your foot down and you stand on something, people not used to that shit. So I'm like the Joe Clark of fucking boxing content. Because I don't take shit from not one of you motherfuckers. And ain't none of you gonna stand up here and give me some fucking lies and I'm gonna bite my tongue about anything. I don't give a fuck who you are. So at the end of the fucking day, okay, once again, you're calling Aegis Clemens a liar. You're saying that he doesn't know what he's talking about. You're saying he's making this shit up. Stupid, not Aries. How dumb can you fucking be? This is what Aegis Clemens says, but I'm going to argue with Aries because I want to try to change his mind. But he's too intelligent. He won't fall for my bullshit. And once again, every time when it's not a non-black fighter, that's when I got these ignorant motherfuckers coming in the comments trying to defend. You think I don't notice that shit? Nah, I notice everything. I notice all of this shit. When I'm looking at what's happening and what's going on in this world, period, and I see things and I understand you're going to have good, you're going to have bad. And I look at how many people are influenced and inspired by negative shit. None of this shit is new. But you know what I also understand about me? Is I will never take shit from you motherfuckers, from nobody. You guys find out the hard way because you talk too fucking much and you say the wrong shit. You sitting up here arguing and going back and forth about a man. You hear me talking about the situation more than anything else. In fact, you hear everything I say and you still come up with the fanboy shit. So I don't appreciate stupidity. So if you listen to me and don't even see, first off, look at the video. You don't even hear me defending Tank. And even if I would have, so what? What the fuck you gonna do about it? Nothing. But you don't even hear me defending Tank. You hear me clearly saying, if Lomachenko decides, since he made this choice to walk away, like I said, he can't come back with demands and acting like, oh, everything gotta wait. We gotta sit back and wait for Loma Christ to come back. So Tank's supposed to put his career on hold because Loma Christ walks away because he's not motivated right now. Okay. Then I'm hearing excuses about Tank waiting for him to get old. I mean, like, see, everything that came out of your mouth, how do you go from saying Lomachenko's too skillful for Tank? Lomachenko's going to do this and that. Paulie Malignaggi thinks he'll beat Tank. What's his face? Teddy Atlas, all these different people giving their opinions. Even Sean Porter was saying he think this is going to be a really big test for Tank. And this and this and this. That's all good. I don't care about what your opinions are. You're entitled to your opinion. But it's funny how all of a sudden Lomachenko's the reason that the fight's not happening. Now all of a sudden his age comes up. Loma waited for him to get old. Where's any of this shit coming from? And in fact, let's be real. He also said he wants to come back towards the end of the year. Well, he's the one letting more time go by. He's letting himself get older, waiting to the end of the year. Okay, what does that have to do with Tank? If Tank is saying, hey, let's go. We're training, we're ready. All of a sudden now Lomachenko he's not ready. So now, Aegis Clemens gave his statement and also said he's going to kindly step aside and allow Tank to fight against Shakur. How arrogant is that? Motherfucker, y'all not the mandatory. For what? Mandatory for what? How are you stepping aside to allow him to do? No. Don't try to make it seem like you're doing a fucking favor. This is my thing about people, man. You arrogant motherfuckers come up with these conversations and these comments, and you try to sit here and justify the most ignorant shit. But I watch y'all, and sit here, watch y'all sit here and go back and forth defending other fighters. And I'm like, so wait, so the same fucking fighter that you're defending right now, when he was doing the same thing, you were sitting here cheering and applauding and making excuses like you always do, right? So now you turn around and you're saying all this shit. So the excuse is already being set. So that means whenever Loma decides that he's motivated and he wants to come back, right? Now he goes in the ring and gets knocked the fuck out. Oh, it's because of old age. It's because it's everything. You're just like the Tyson Fury fans. Well, he's not the same, clearly, he's 35. He's not, he's old. Wait, he's old? Usyk is 37. Usyk is 37. And you got the nerve to use the term old? Okay. You're just like anybody that makes excuses up. Y'all all do the same thing. And you know what y'all do is y'all forget what y'all said, and somebody can go back and play the video of you making a hypocrite out of yourself. Because this is what you guys do. So, bottom line, don't think you're doing me no favor by coming here. If you come in here and in your mind you thinking I'm gonna do him a favor, just keep going. I'll be fine. I don't need bullshit. I don't bring bullshit to this channel. When you hear me speak about things, I speak with facts. And like I said, my opinions are based off of the facts. So if you're telling me that you disagree with the simple fact that this fight's not happening because Loma walked away, you are a complete stupid moron. And for me to say he can't come back here making demands and acting like somebody owe him something when the opportunity's right here and he walked away. See, when he walked away from Devin Haney, they were all younger. Even though he's older than them, but they were all younger. So that fight came back later. He can't do another 3-4 years and wait and walk away and come back. No. See, this goes against him more than anybody else. You too stupid to understand that too? But I guess you think he's superior to other people. He's Loma Christ. Whatever he wants, he gets. No, it doesn't work that way. So no, bitch boy, and you little fanboys that think you want to come on my channel because you like a roasting session that you saw. But then when I roast the same people, and I didn't even roast Lomachenko, to be honest with you. I just made this simple. Go look at that first video, and this is where all this is coming from. And then these idiots come in the comment section like little bitches arguing like women over men. Nah. Anyway, talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember the truth brings hair to people, when I would catch y'all on the next video. And don't mistake me for nobody else. You're not doing me no favors. We men, we stand on business over here. We don't do that sissy shit. That's what you think you're doing. Keep it pushing.